And a very good evening. I've got a little special show for you tonight where we've got Rowley, Stuart, Mike and Ian. We'll introduce them in a minute. But first of all, what I'm after, if I look at the comments, I'm just after a little bit of confidence booster that you can definitely see us. 5 and 9, says Jason. Brilliant. So, crazy quiz coming up. Round 1 is going to be kind of traditional. And from then, it goes really, really strange. I've got a viewer discretion I need to put down for you. But while that's running, let's introduce them one at a time. For a start off, we've got Rowley to the stream. Welcome, Rowley, everybody.
Good morning, everyone from New Zealand. Time for coffee here.
So you probably need to shut up. Not you, Rowley. You probably know Rowley is ZL1BQG. He's got his YouTube channel. He does some cool stuff from down under. So, Rowley, welcome, because you're a good laugh. We're on the beer here. He's on the coffee. All right.
I'm on the coffee. 10 o'clock in the morning, so not quite beer time yet.
A new person on the UK creators side of thing. He's been working hard, and he's a moderator on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Stuart.
Hello.
And G5STU. Stuart, is that one of those special call signs like Tim's got, G5TM? Do you have to be a special person to get a G5 call?
Yeah, no, absolutely. They only give it to the special people, don't they?
But would you have been would you have, if you didn't pick that, would you have been an M0?
Yeah, it should have been an M0. But when I typed it in, none of the ones that I wanted came up. So I rang Ofcom and they said, oh, you can have G5 as well, by the way. So
that's amazing, isn't it?
Why not?
Okay. Well, welcome anyway. Stuart, his channel is G5STU. I'm going to bring Mike in last because I happen to know he's wearing a mask of my face and it's just ridiculous, you know. But anyway, Ian G0CNN, he goes out and about, does a lot of portable stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Ian. Hello, Ian.
Hello, evening all. Where are your applause?
I'll stop that for you. So you can cruise to Ian's channel as well. Your channel is still called Ian XFS, is that right, Ian?
Yeah, I might change it. I'm 2 off 100 videos, so I might change it on number 100.
Okay, fine, all right. And then I think the right sort of sound effect we should play on this is this one.
Battle stations.
And that's because we've got Mike M0 MSN on the chat, so that's fine. So let's stop this this banner going along the bottom. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, you will. I've got a little banner for you there. I think it's this one here. And you want your comments come through, you need to give StreamYard and Facebook permission, and you do that by going to streamyard.com/Facebook. So there we go. Right. So let me get the comments lined up so I can see you. A very good evening. I can hear some beeps going on.
Yeah, I've just turned them off. I've just turned them off.
Ah, it was Mike. Okay, Mike. Okay, Mike. Lots of nice people on the chat. A very good day. Right. We're doing a crazy science quiz, but just to get us into the mode tonight, what we're going to do is going to ask you some normal sciencey questions, kind of about the solar system and the speed of light and things like that, just to make sure all the toys are working and that sort of thing. So now your job normally is to answer on my crazy quizzes is to give us the wrong answer, okay? But we'll start with, if you know the right answer, you can give us the right answer and you might get a little ting. Reminder, be ready to start a live video at 2500. It's Facebook reminding me to do this. We're doing it now, don't worry about it. So, wrong or right answers, we'll kind of know what the wrong answers are, but let's get into it. This is the kind of speed and distance round, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, how fast is the speed of light? And you can give us the completely wrong answer or the completely right answer. If it was Mike, I don't know, Mike, what would the speed of light be in your world?
It depends on the relativity of the gravitational pull of the of whatever I'm nearby. So I guess if I'm near a black hole, the speed of light is incredibly slow.
People are coming in really fast. 12 miles an hour, says Mike Whiskey 0 LKX. Faster than you can shake a stick out. Actually, I quite like that. Not fast enough. And the reason I quite like that is because I've got a picture here.
Didn't see that coming.
I can share my screen. share screen. This one here. There we are. So this here, right? So that is our Milky Way. Obviously, nobody's flown that distance to take the picture.
That's a hell of a drone shot there.
Yeah, but down the bottom right here, this little circle, little circle here is 200 light years in diameter. So when our signals first started leaving Marconi's set, it's not even gone half that distance. And look at the size of the galaxy. That's that dot here over there. No, I just thought give you a bit of fun. Why not? Not fast enough, you're right. So, okay, that's not right, is it? 345 meters a second. No, it's miles away. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we can welcome Mike all the way from America to the show. So let me just, I've got some buttons to press. I don't know how to get rid of that. There we are. Hit the brand button, get ready, get Mike on board. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mike.
You guys heard of the British invasion. This is the American invasion. Howdy.
Lovely. Hello, mate. Well, you've stopped that screen. You don't need to see my screen anymore. And I can't see my questions either. Good. How's Mike today, then?
I am fantastic. I got some pork butt going on the old barbecue.
You got some what? Sorry?
Pork butt.
Okay.
Pork butt. Cranky.
We're doing some barbecue here, so many hours from now, I'll have very moist, tender meat that I will get to ingest and be happy. So
I think it was the Mike's thinking about the word moist and ingest.
Yes.
So there we are. Mike, we've just started on a kind of a traditional quiz round before we get into the crazy stuff. Okay.
Okay.
At the speed of light, how long is a round trip to the moon and back at the speed of light? Okay. You can either give us the right answer or the wrong answer. What do you think?
No.
Any of you guys, by the way?
Well, in the
Rowley,
UK,
you'll know
remember,
this, surely.
we've got a train strike, so you have to allow for that.
Train strikes, yeah.
I'm going to say 4 bowfangs.
It's actually 2.5 bowfangs. Oh, Mike, how do you pronounce bowfang anyway?
There's many different ways. I usually just say bowfang, but you can go baofeng, polfang, baofang.
Wow.
We pronounce it cheap Yezu.
Baofeng's actually easier to use than a Yesu, though, so...
Okay. Well, it is actually 2.5 seconds, and a couple of people have guessed that. Interestingly, when Mike Collins was on the Columbia and Neil and Buzz were on the Eagle, that was right, wasn't it? When Mike wanted to have a conversation with either Buzz or Neil, his signal would have to go to Earth, back to the moon. They would respond, and it was like 5 seconds.
The dark side.
Yeah.
They must have been on EE.
Well, hey, Buzz Aldrin's just got remarried, I think, this week.
93 years old, yes.
Yeah. Good on him.
Amazing. All right, well, let's rattle these through. How many times would your signal go around the Earth in 1 second? Ladies and gentlemen, right or wrong answers, we don't mind. I liked that for the speed of light, by the
I
way.
feel it's 7.
Ooh, do you?
How many?
feelings.
You're very close.
Yeah, but how many hops is that? How many skips? How many bounces?
Is that
it
long
depends if it's
path
on
or
80
short
meters or
path?
not.
Yeah, exactly. If it's short path, it's a lot quicker, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Short path would be fine. It was about, somebody says about 8. Oh, there's Facebook. A Facebook
7's
user
about
coming
8.
on. I thought they had short range VHF. They did, but he was quite often out of sight. I think he only had 13 minutes where he could see them. It is about 7.5, yeah. And the easy one is, how far away is the sun in light minutes? That's not heavy minutes,
8.
Mike. That's light minutes.
8.
I know the answer
7 or
to
8. I
that.
think it depends on our...
Depends if it's night or not.
That's right.
Because at night it takes a lot longer.
It does.
Yeah.
Especially from
But I mean,
Tuesday,
is it winter or summer? Because we're actually closer in winter
Yeah, it depends on the elliptic,
on the
doesn't
northern
it?
hemisphere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
8. Yeah, there's a few people gone 8. Bob reckons it's about 2 kilowatts.
That's it.
And Jody thinks it's 64 heavy minutes.
I say we go with
night.
that one. That
Yeah,
sounds
At
about right.
night,
as well.
at night,
Heavy,
very
man.
heavy.
Do I give him a ting for that?
Yeah,
So
I think that's fair.
okay, nearly done with this first round. We've got to the crazy stuff. Okay, I promise you. What is the diameter of our Milky Way in light years?
You just give us a
40
clue of that
diameter.
diameter.
Of the Milky Way.
Milky Way
Now,
in light
that's not
years.
in the UK. We can buy a chocolate bar called a Milky Way. The diameter would be about 3.5 inches.
Your diameter, 3.5
Are these
inches.
metric or
Wait,
imperial?
that's a
light
really
years,
big
though?
Milky Way that you're buying, Callum.
That is a metric inch. A metric inch, Rowley.
What's it, how wide is our universe or our galaxy?
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Jody's got it right. He's
I think it's like
whiz bang on.
100,000.
Whiz bang on. Is that a metric inch?
It's just there.
100 milk duds. It's about 100,000 light years, isn't it?
It is. It's 100,000 light years.
Yeah.
And incidentally, how long does it take for the galaxy to rotate once? Have you any idea?
Ooh,
I used to know this.
Yeah.
a long
Takes a long time to work it out. doesn't it?
It's a hell of a long time.
Yeah.
In fact, the dinosaurs were wiped out, they think, with that 65 million year thing. The galaxy has only rotated 35% since then. It's a 200 million years to rotate once.
Crazy.
Quite amazing. Right, we've nearly done. How far away is the Andromeda galaxy? That's M31. So
that
our Milky
4,000?
Way is 200, what is it, 100,000 light years. How far away is Andromeda? I believe that's,
I know
they
that.
used to think it was a star.
There's a 4 in it, I know that.
There's a what?
There's a 4 in it. The number. The
Put it to the
distance.
phone.
No, 4.
4.
I've got a
Is
picture
that
of
a
Andromeda.
northern 4?
4.
4, yeah. By now the ball would have hit you on the golf course.
Just beyond the corner. Andromeda is actually 2.5 million light years away. So it's
There you go.
about. Oh, here we are. Oh, look. Oh, a fawn.
I'd like
Taken on an-
I liked
Yeah, I can
season
see
Take
it.
two.
on an iPhone. That's good going, isn't it?
It is. Now, so Ian is actually a bit of an amateur astronomer.
Well, ironically,
astronomer.
and I can't answer any of these questions, but yes.
Yeah, but you are. Do you know how long, bonus question, it takes for a signal to get from Voyager 1
Vija.
back to the big NASA dishes at the moment, right now?
Oh gosh.
20 minutes.
Voyager 1,
Wow.
It's 22 minutes, actually.
that's good going, that.
22 hours. I beg your pardon.
Good picture.
22 hours. Fun fact, radio waves were first predicted by the theory of electromagnetism proposed in 1867 by James Clerk Maxwell. So there we are. Got another fun fact?
Oh, that fact was supposed to be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, define fun.
It's kind of supposed to be a slightly sciencey, Mike.
Education.
The reasons. I'm going to press some buttons here. Where's that? Give that to Mike.
Sorry about that.
The reason
Mike.
human beings can't detect ultraviolet light is that it's filters out by the lens in our eye, right? But you can actually undergo surgery
Remove
to
it, you
have the
can.
lens removed.
Yeah,
Should
and
you
Horace,
desperately want to see?
Horace Dahl, who invented the Max-Sutov telescope, he had cataracts. This was way back when, and in that operation, could then observe in ultraviolet light.
Wow.
So,
Interesting.
and he's a clever bloke.
I think you're in the wrong place, mate.
No.
Yeah,
Just
you're
mix with the right
far
people,
too
then.
far too bright for this group.
Okay, there's 3 extremely crazy rounds coming up. So this is the bit that we were kind of promoting. I apologise, it's taken us all this time to get here. But these are ham radio questions, and we're going to heckle you, right?
Crikey.
We're only going to give you the answer. We want you to give us the imaginary question.
Oh boy.
Okay? So, type. We will read your comments and we will laugh appropriately, if necessary.
Or not.
Yeah, I mean, Stuart might laugh, Rody might laugh. I'll probably press one of my silly buttons I've got here. Okay, so we're going to give you the answer. I want you to design the question. And the first answer is ladder line. Ladder line. What is the question? The answer is ladder line. What is the question? It could be a ladder, but in what line would it?
What happens when my wife cuts the top of her stockings?
So I was thinking tights. We're on the same
Yeah,
wavelength.
tights. Oh, you get a ladder in nylons, don't you?
What number do you ring when your ladders are broken?
We need to ask enthusiastic Steve about that, don't we?
I was thinking, what's the best way to get
Edwin
OMs
has
to
given
argue
us
about
a real
line?
question, but Edwin, you can also give us a completely crazy question as well. All right, here we are.
It's
There's one coming up
got
now.
something to do with fire engines anyway.
What's the name of the queue you stand in at the cashier home improvement store?
The wrong queue, generally.
The ladder line.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
Wow.
All right, now you're getting there.
Surely that's
You gotta make
only if
these
the
up.
cash desk is on the second floor.
Well, if you've got a ladder, I wonder if there'd be a queue just for ladders. It would be
It'd be a long
ladder
queue.
line, wouldn't
You'd
it?
all be 22 feet apart, wouldn't you?
So I'm
Quite
after
high up.
fictitious questions to the following answer. An explosion. An explosion.
Well, I've just had a big Sunday dinner.
Mike would know all about that.
An explosion.
Which one? This one or that one?
That one.
You're giving another answer? An explosion?
An explosion.
Yeah,
That one.
That's the answer, just an explosion?
an explosion. What's the question?
Don't smoke close to Mike, otherwise there may be.
An explosion.
What are we going to see in the bathrooms at Hamcation this month in February?
There's Auntie Dawn. Auntie Dawn's on. What happens when the diarrhea starts? An explosion. That's my big sister.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
metal-
a-
It's when you
What happened?
remove the cork.
When KMRD doesn't like the battery. That is a true statement.
What? Oh, hang on. You got to mention here, Mike. What happens when K8MRD doesn't like a battery?
That's what you just said.
An explosion. I see.
He's not paying attention.
I'm not. I need a blooming producer.
I've got another battery here that we're going to explode too.
Really? Okay.
Did you use a 9mm?
I used an AR-15 on the last one. I haven't now. We can use a 9mm next time.
Yeah. It will
I've got a
bounce off.
45 here in the drawer.
Nah, you don't want one of them. Don't want one of them.
Handley, it looks like you've got a big roll of kitchen roll, Mike, behind you, just in case you have an explosion.
Yes. Better to have it and not need it.
Yeah.
Let's hide that now. We don't need that anymore. Some good comments. Okay, so here's an interesting one. I want you to make up a fictitious question to the answer, which is pile up. Pile up.
Well, that moves on from the explosion, really, doesn't it?
Pile up.
Just don't be ahead of them in the ladder.
What the ladies do in your lap when you're doing EME.
Oh, here's Jonathan. Hang on. Get Jonathan in. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome.
Evening. Sorry I'm late.
We put-
Okay,
put the
we
bins out,
normally
come on.
give you a clap when somebody turns up, so we'll give you a clap.
The great thing is, Jonathan, you can now go to the doctors and get a cure for that,
Thank you.
Cure for-
Yes.
for the clap.
For the clap. What have we had for pile up? What? Oh, hang on. What is a four ham in a room? 4 hams in a room.
A sandwich?
What happens if I sit?
What's a cap on a
What
roof?
happens if I sit on it? Okay, fine. All right. Well, we've got another one now. We got. Please make up a fictitious question, and the answer being magic smoke.
M5.
The I can't get rid of it. I'll put someone else in. The answer is magic smoke.
Magic smoke. Are these all related?
Possible to
These
get like a,
answers?
I don't know. I just rattled them off this morning.
could make a good sentence with all the words, couldn't you?
Well, you could actually. I'll paste them all.
Great
in a
thing
minute.
about smoking marijuana is you get magic smoke.
You get magic smoke.
Oh yeah.
And likely a pilot.
So what do you get when you vape? Magic smoke. That's right. What happens when you burn mushrooms? A radio station operated by a magician.
Ooh, burn mushrooms.
What happens
I
at
don't know.
Paul
Do that?
Daniel? What happens at Paul Daniel's funeral?
Now then, I like that. Not a lot, but I like that.
Who's Paul Daniels?
No, you
Paul
don't.
Daniels
Doesn't translate, does it?
Yeah, you wouldn't get it, mate. If you're
British
outside
magician.
the UK.
Is that a British,
From me-
a British
from me and
drug
me,
dealer?
really.
Or?
Yeah, very much a British drug dealer.
Stuart, what I want to know is, just because you're new on one of my streams here, is tell me about your channel. How did you start it? What on earth made you get into this lot?
Well, I've only been licensed a couple of years, but I've actually built some software for ham radio login platform where you can connect your radio and see what frequency everyone else is on it in real time. So basically, I built a channel to kind of talk about that, and also my journey into ham radio as well, going through the free licenses. So that's why I got into ham radio, to document the journey.
So you did the foundation, intermediate, and well, we've never worked out on here whether it's supposed to be full or advanced.
Yeah, and I did them all in about 6 months. I did have to do the full twice, though. I failed the first one
Oh, that's all
because
right.
I didn't revise. I thought I'd luck through it.
What is
work.
the purpose of a ham radio license? I'm asking myself that question. I think the purpose is a ham radio license is so you don't blow up yourself or anyone else. Don't cause interference. The rest of it is all about self-learning. That's what I think. All right.
The license
I'm wrong,
prevents you
that's
from
fine.
blowing yourself or anyone else up?
I think the
Yeah.
training more does
Training.
that.
Yeah.
So I can't just hold up my laminated copy of my license. Like, that's
Protect
not a
you
shield
from
shield
all
or anything.
blasts. Yeah. Super
Well,
shield.
You could
Like, not the
impregnate
little
it
card one
with.
you get. That might do anything.
You could impregnate it with Mike
Kevlar.
Like a fireproof, fire retardant spray or something.
thermite. Yeah.
Thermite. Okay.
Ed wants to.
I don't actually want to impregnate my license. Thank you.
Well,
you-
you have brave little licenses all roaming around.
baby
Exactly.
licenses.
Can you
everywhere,
imagine
yeah.
that? Look, the licenses running around, wanting to get fed.
They're all the harmonics, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hey.
So actually, Ron sums it up really well. Most of the stuff you have to learn is useless. And it is actually, yeah.
It was when I did it. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I've never used a bulletin board. Why on earth did I have to learn about them?
Really?
A what? Sorry.
A bulletin,
board.
Yeah.
for back,
I've got one on my wall. I keep pinning things to it.
Well,
My name is
apparently I
Mike.
know all about them.
Oh.
I can't remember any of it.
I've never knowingly used a NAND, a NOR, or an AND gate.
Ooh,
Yet there were questions on the test.
Yeah.
But
Really?
Mike, in all due respect, the American test is so much easier because you just read the book and then you just remember the answers.
Do you know how thick those books are? You watch Callum's things on. You guys, your book is like 20 pages. Ours
Yeah.
are like novels.
Yeah, but I was
Mike,
further
yes,
away.
Yes, I do. I've done the license. Yes, I do.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah,
haven't
you've
done it
done
in
your-
American.
you-
You were looking at it in metric.
Down there somewhere.
Totally different.
Why does this guy want you off his lawn, Jonathan?
No idea. No
Okay.
clue.
All right. So what I want you to do is, there's a comment from Facebook. He's obviously done. He's clicked all the buttons, so we know who he is. So long since I did mine, I can't remember the exam. Neither can I.
No.
I want you to invent a question, and the answer is 1500 watts. Invent.
Kevin.
It doesn't have to be ham radio. It could be
Power.
anything.
Kevin
Seven.
Conlin's question: does your book have more pictures? Yes. And
and
it was a pain in the ass coloring inside the lines too. I'll add.
I bet it was. Yeah,
That's
I've
when
seen
you
the
do
size
that.
of your crayon.
Dude, I had to get the big 64 color crayon box because it was color by numbers.
See, we're more advanced over here. We have felt tips.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in my
One-
case,
your country's older than we are. Of course, you'd be
a
more
ton of
advanced.
Sharpies.
There you go. He's got Sharpies.
Yeah,
Fair play
yeah.
to him.
Yeah, we don't have those in
My
America.
my question is going to be: at what point does it start to hurt?
1500 watts. Peter
Yeah.
Jones
Oh, I
says,
s-
what
oh, I
is
see.
QRP for an Italian?
Yeah. Or
Nice.
at what power does Rowley start tuning his dipoles at?
Yeah, that's reasonable driver power.
Drop the ends
Reasonable
off.
driver power for a 50 kilowatt station? 100 kilowatt station?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
We've got
What does
Owenshaw
my
creeping in
my
here.
Balfang handy say it can put out?
Your barrel fan.
Not 1500
the
watts.
wrong number, no matter what it is.
Okay,
All lies.
people are actually starting to type a bit more now. Let's invent another question, please. The answer is 30 metres.
How many? Sorry.
30 metres, 30 metres.
Length of a cricket pitch.
We could expand the answer. The answer might be 30-metre band.
Oh, all right, band.
Callum
did I go and see last
Milky Way
Saturday?
and
Local pub.
The length of my wife's knicker elastic.
If you had 28 volt,
Grandmother's knickers.
I think we'll might give you a little clap for that.
I've got the tablets. It's okay.
I'm waiting
right.
for that DX Commander 30-meter mast.
30 metre. Can you
Couldn't
imagine it?
You had the 12.5. You think that's big? Come on.
Can you imagine that on the back of your car?
you'd be on that
Let me
Galaxy
just
diagram,
try and
wouldn't
work this one out. Somebody says... Rodney did that one for you. How many free meters did you get from Harbour Freight?
Yeah, if you
that's
ordered
a good
si-
one. That's a
you?
really
If you
good
ordered
one.
if you ordered 60 meters, how many would the courier deliver?
Yeah, okay. So that's quite good. Tim's online. He's about to go to bed actually because it's a school night for him.
School night.
It's 30 metres the length you'd run after an ice cream van. Right. Do you get ice cream vans in America, Mike?
Oh, look at this
The
one.
little van turns around. all
Yeah, that's the
kids are-
pedophiles that drive around and.
Oh,
Well, I don't know.
You
I
call
think they're
them
probably
pedos.
quite well vetted, aren't they?
look at this.
You
look
buy
at
a
this mini.
van, I mean. But yeah,
Look at this mini
we've got
ice cream van.
vans. Yeah.
Mini ice cream van. I like it. Is that one yours, Ian?
You can
Nope.
also. We have these things called grocery
T-Reg.
stores.
Grocery stores, yeah.
Yeah, you can just buy them.
They don't have. Do they have little trucks and vans and stuff?
Yeah, yeah. We're
You-
not
you
so
know-
different, you and I.
What, you have shops in America?
We do. You can go buy them and you exchange money for goods and
goods.
wares.
And you call them shops.
Some of
not-
those can be ice cream. Yeah,
Okay.
we have stores dedicated just to ice cream.
How
Ice cream
quaint.
stores.
How quaint. They still use
Quaint.
money.
Yeah, yeah.
We have ice cream stores in Cornwall.
Because I'm still back in 1982.
Is there,
Indeed,
is there a
yeah.
Cornish pasty shop in Cornwall, or are they everywhere but Cornwall?
No, they just really nice pasty pie shops
Lavenders, the best
in
Cornish
Cornwall.
pasty.
Specialist pasty
Lavenders.
shops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is meat and potatoes wrapped in a pastry. Mike,
That's a
in case you
big
didn't
thing.
know.
Oh, I very much know what a pasty is. That's a very big thing in Michigan, actually, where I'm from.
Could someone tell me what who Tim Healy is? Because apparently Rowley looks a bit like him.
Yeah, he's off the one off Alvida's pet, I think, the Geordie.
Is that right?
I think.
Well, Edwin thinks he looks great anyway, so that's fine.
Do you know what? Yeah, there is a resemblance.
If the answer is coax, make up a fictitious question. It doesn't have to be ham radio related. Make up a fictitious question.
What have you
to
got if you've lost
coax.
your IAL?
You what?
What
Ian?
have you got if you've lost your eel?
What does Mike not have enough of?
Yeah. What do you arrive at when you're going to do POTA or something else, and you realise you're 1 metre short of?
Your flies?
Jonathan, I think you're muted.
No, he's not muted.
Oh, I saw him talking, and you know why? Because I'm not looking at StreamYard. I'm looking at.
He's looking at you,
Watching the
Tim.
telly.
Well, like I see his lips moving.
What is RJ58 not?
RJ58? I don't know.
RJ.
I mean, RG.
I'm that
Are
one.
you- Yeah. Are we back to antennae again?
It's not that bad.
It's great.
I've
It's
got
the
some-
best. It's the best leaky wire antenna you can use for a tunnel.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's do that next. The answer is RG58. What's the question?
What's a good guide rope?
A guide or guy?
I don't care.
What,
When you
How-
don't
what-
when you don't
what do
want
you
any
use
power
to
going
tie-
to your antenna, what do you use?
Yeah.
What is the best dummy load?
Best dummy load.
what certain antenna store has got a warehouse full of?
Ooh. Ooh. Mike, there's a store in the UK, and the fella on it isn't called John. And he often says there's nothing wrong with RG58, but he doesn't qualify it. So there isn't anything wrong with RG58.
Yeah,
Use
I've got
it
it
at the right
80
place
meters.
at the right
There's,
time.
there's absolutely nothing wrong with RG58 when used for either patch leads or on top band.
Or 80 meters. I'm feeding 80 meters, but it's only
Yeah,
a
yeah.
10-meter run.
Or in a car. It's okay in a car.
Yeah,
Car, yeah.
Yeah. To stop
okay,
the
so
back
you need a
end
tool.
from wobbling around when you put a couple of reels in the boot.
I like to use it for microwave frequencies.
Yep.
What is that? Because you're putting the DC down it in order to.
No, you
To power something.
No, I want to make
You
sure
wrap
every
the
bit of power
chicken.
gets out to the dish.
You just wrap the chicken in the RG58,
RG58, if you like, yeah.
whatever
That's how
it is, the
that's how I
the
heat my
coax,
home.
and then you just put 20 watts up it, and it will cook the chicken. It's wonderful.
Okay, who has used RG58 in a non-amateur radio, ham radio role where they just wanted to quickly shove 12 volts from here to there? Yeah, I've done
I'll tell
that
you
as
where
well.
I've got some RG58. This is 1980s RG58.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's probably actually really nice. Oh,
It
that's
isn't.
RG58 and you're using it for a switch.
key. A
I
key
don't know why, but I did that in 1985.
shielded.
It's been like that since 1985.
RG58 is also pretty good for making antennas out of. So things like a.
Okay, so
Yeah.
make sure it
Yeah.
radiates.
Yes, exactly. It's great for ugly balance.
Yeah.
It's great for chokes.
Nathan
Well,
wants to know how much
balance.
current it would genuinely take. At what voltage, Nathan? That would be
It's
interesting.
really great for tying people to chairs.
Or to people to trees.
Crikey, Mike. You
So
have
it'd be quite
amateur
good
radio.
for like serial murderers.
What kind of ham
Maybe.
radio outings are you guys going on?
No, you should come and do our field trips.
Mike, what happens
remind
on
you,
the
we
stays
do
on
have-
Flea Hill.
This is what happens. Like you see, like you and Carl are always out there, and you've got these big bottles of Jack Daniels.
What goes on?
You never see what
yes.
happens after that, though. So maybe we're getting a glimpse into. I'm going to stay on this side of the pond. Thank you very much.
I have been reading today, actually, Mike, about the amount of gun crime in the USA compared to the amount of gun crime in
it's all
the UK.
exaggerated.
It's like 99% difference.
It's all exaggerated.
What's a mass shooting a day?
Do you know how freaking big our country is?
Yeah. But nobody lives in it. It's all around the
That's
coast.
proportion of like percentage of population.
It's because listen, if you really want to go down this road, so Illinois just passed a law, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, like completely making like rifles illegal. The problem is criminals are criminals because they don't follow the law. So now you disarm the general public of law-abiding citizens and make it that much easier for the criminals to do criminal things.
Next
Yeah,
question.
You become more compliant that way, don't you? So
Okay, if the answer to your question is attenuation,
you can
What
always
might-
throw sticks at them.
what
Sorry.
might what might the
Sticks and
dark
stones may
question
break my
be
bones.
to end up with
Attenuation.
Toby saying Mike's gone for it. Luke.
I tell you what. Right. what you need to do, right? What you want to just write a really stiffly worded letter to these criminals.
You never tried that. That's
That's what you need to do. Just write a really stiffly worded letter. I tell you, they'll stop straight
criminals
away. They
We're
will.
really upset with you guys. Really need to knock this off.
Yeah, exactly. It's just not
Criminal
cricket. Just
activity.
stop it.
It's getting totally out of hand.
Attenuation is what you stand to in the Carry On war film.
You attenuation, attenuation.
Yes.
Okay.
Attenuation.
Yeah, exactly. You can just
Attenuation.
imagine it's
Wasn't very
squatting,
good.
you know.
I think I've got a better one. Okay. Until sticks become illegal. Sorry, I just spotted that one
If
there.
if the stick is remotely shaped like a gun, it's illegal in the state of Illinois.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay. If the answer is mains voltage, what might the question be? The dafter, the better.
What voltage comes from the state in the top right of the US?
That's good.
Mains voltage. What is Mrs. Voltage's husband call?
I'm not quite sure what I've started. Stuart, are you in one piece up there, fella?
I'm trying to figure out how Ian's brain works, how he gets these answers.
We've never asked.
It's because I'm in the box next to him. That's why it's rubbing off.
Between Mike and Ian, we're all, you know, completely.
Should I move him around?
Oh, don't do that. Well,
Don't put him on top
Mains
of me. Files
voltage.
and stuff.
Kevin reckons that how do I jumpstart my Frankenstein? Mains voltage. It is. Tim says the surname of the poshest electrician of the Yellow Pages.
Yellow Pages.
Well, we know that, Richard. Have no fear,
That's a
mate.
throwback,
Okay, well,
Yellow
last one here. Last one
You
here.
still get them when you throw
Okay.
them in the bin.
Yeah.
For the love of God, do not try to get in Callum's mind.
Years ago.
I always remember at one of my streams about 6 months ago, I mentioned that I was going to be on Concerta 36 milligrams, which is basically speed. And I remember we were live streaming at the time, and Ian was there.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he was on the stream, but I
No,
remember
it's
seeing the
Matty was
comment
there.
coming through. Oh my God, Callum on speed.
I remember
It was my 88
was.
Fun to see.
I remember it was the quickest broadcast you ever did.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the microwave broadcast, Mike.
It was, yes. We had 8
You
hours
have to
stream
tell
in
him-
4 minutes.
Yeah, 8-hour stream in 4 minutes. Mike, if you put your 9-hour stream that you did when you got completely sloshed on that stuff, if you put the stream in a microwave, you could have done that in 4 minutes.
I don't like hot whiskey.
Hot whiskey, okay. Last one
toddy,
for the
we would
crazy
say.
round, and then it gets even crazier, I can assure you. The answer is suffering QRM. What is the question?
Why does my wife keep talking?
What do you get when your wife won't shut up? In fact, yeah, okay,
have to get a
suffering
wife
QRM.
Have you ever accidentally said a radio term to a non-radio person? Have you ever said 73 to anyone? And they look at you.
Somebody, one of the Americans did. Was it
You-
Carlos Felix?
Sneaks into conversation. QRM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I very nearly signed off a work email the other day with 73. Like, very
amazing.
nearly.
Yeah. the thing you gotta be
QSL,
careful
somebody said.
Roger that. Roger.
Roger. I think people kind of know that. And
dunno.
as I start
to be an
typing
age
it,
now.
I end it with Ramjet.
Not the other question answer. Piles. What's the answer? We're
Are
answering the
you
question.
doing a Friday live stream? No, I'm
No, it's
suffering
Sunday afternoon.
QRM. Sorry, Nathan.
No, it's Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday evening. Do you have Sundays in America?
Sometimes.
Is it called
Like,
Sunday?
about once a week.
It's later Saturday right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Hang on, it's Sunday there. It must
Monday,
be Sunday
Rolly.
lunchtime.
It is currently Sunday, all day, in fact.
About 2 o'clock,
Monday
unless
where
it
you are,
rains.
Rolly?
So what time does it change to Monday? Is it the same as here?
It's fucking midnight.
When Sunday
you twat.
ends.
Yeah, right.
It's when Sunday ends, Mike.
It turns Monday for us at 7:36.
Crikey.
Yes, that's pretty good because ours is around the same time, only a few hours later.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's Rowley's Monday already, Mike.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
So
I've already got.
if you've got
it's all right. I've already got the lottery numbers.
I know, yeah. Thank you, sir.
You had a word with him earlier, did you? Okay.
Yes. Yes. We're all right for tonight.
We made a fortune last week, didn't we, Mike?
We certainly did, mate.
Rub it in.
Rolling in
That
now.
worked well.
I got it. That's fine. So there's somebody on Facebook. By the way, if you want, you get your name to come through here, but you need to press some buttons. I can't remember what the button is. Let's have a look.
It's probably his handle, his Facebook user.
Yeah,
No.
His name.
Tim,
First name,
You
Facebook,
need
last
to
name.
go to streamyard.com/Facebook, and then you can. It's all about permissions and stuff. You don't need the rest of that anyway. Okay, fine. Bonus question: if the answer is, "Will you shut up?" What has just happened?
Mike's talking.
Which Mike?
Oh,
Yes. Aha!
Actually, I've put you. I think I can separate you two.
Wait, hang on.
No, I'll put you back next
You're
to
in
him,
elementary
so no,
school now.
Oh, Mike sandwich that was awful.
I know. Oh Jesus!
Can you do that? Can you do that? I don't know. Can you?
Let's just have a look at it. Will you shut up? Okay, we've got band please for beard.
There you go, Mike and Mike on the mic.
Oh yeah.
Wendy, please, can you get me a new icon 10,000 for Easter? I wouldn't ask her to shut up then. That'd be fine.
I think my answer for that would be when I'm trying to call a DX station on 20 meters, what is Callum saying next to me when he's trying to work 2 meters?
Will you shut up?
So
That must have been really hard for you, actually, because Jonathan and he was on 2, or I was on 2, and he was on 17 or something on the other radio. And we didn't have the big headphones like this. We had really lightweight ones. We could hear everything the other guy was saying.
And I was screaming into the microphone trying to work VK.
Oh, you
Screaming.
poor guy. I
I
know.
can't
Screaming
remember.
at 6 dBs.
I can't remember who was behind us on the bed, Callum. That night.
That was Tim.
Tim, that was it. Yes, Tim.
Tim was asleep in the
I
radio
think
tent.
we told him to shut up because he was snoring, didn't we?
He was snoring, actually.
Yeah.
What's this one? Rolling in the middle of waiting to get a word
that was
in
the
edgeways.
same weekend with the coax and
Yeah.
the
Will you
tie
shut
to the
up?
chair.
That's right.
My wrists still haven't recovered.
Yeah, that was something else. Though. That
we
was
don't need
something
to
else
know about
completely. I remember you trying to
Rowley.
put that bed in the tent.
Rowley, we've given Stuart a quick shout, but we'll just ask you, what's new in your world? Are you still playing on your radio daily?
Oh, yeah, just still playing around. I normally get out every day, actually, out to a park somewhere. Rattle off a few, normally when it late afternoon, getting into sunset. And amazing the amount of DX that's around and when you can actually hear things because it's so quiet in the park. Lovely.
Yeah.
The only
There's
person that
nothing like
can't hear,
Portsmouth.
only person that can't hear anything is that American fellow down there.
Here's the answer to that question. Will you shut up? What I
Yeah.
say to my Ham Alert, because Rolly is constantly blowing it up because he's always on
Really?
the air.
On
Oh my
FT.
God.
Yeah,
It's like every 5 seconds, ZL1 BQD, ZL1 BQD. It's ridiculous.
All you have to do is answer.
Graham.
Or unfriend him.
I know.
It's much easier.
Unfriend him. That's the better answer.
Unalert him. So, Rowley, when you go out Portsmouth, are you more or less exclusive FT8?
No, I rattle around on 40 meters and pick up the local New Zealanders and so on like that.
Yeah.
And
Do you
a
do much
few
CW
VKs.
as well?
And sideband and CW, and then when you work all 5 operators that are available, you go onto 20 meters and a bit of FT8 and try and wake up Mike.
Here's just a screenshot there. You might not be able to see it, but
It's white out.
nearly.
hang on. Let me dim it here.
You have
See if
phones.
that comes up. That's all ZL1BQD.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, and your Hamlet Alert.
It just goes off.
Did-
So I'm like,
did
will
you
you
want it-
shut up?
Do you want another one now?
They've got phones, Ian. Yeah.
Have they? Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I can give you another one now if you need, Mike.
Why not?
No, wait till early
I've
in the
got my
morning.
phone muted though. I'll turn the thing on and we'll just
Is
hear
that-
it go through the mic.
Mike and Rowley, is that the old PSK alert function in FT8? So if somebody sees Rowley, it automatically alerts
Yes.
the
Yes,
big world.
yes, there's that, and also there are a couple of apps there for SOTA operations and POTA operations as
Yeah,
well.
you can get spotted.
So,
multiple places.
If you've got the Parks on the Air app running, then it'll alert you for stations that you've got that you're looking for.
Okay. We've done RG58. Oh, we're on to about round 5, by the way. We're not far to go, and then I've got a couple of jokes for you.
Oh, no,
One
you haven't.
starts with the word Mike. If the answer is 0, what might the question be?
What's my IQ?
That's too high.
Yeah.
Can you have a negative IQ? Can you?
Well, of course you can. Look at, he's just proven it.
What app is that, Mike? Says High Flyer, Mike Whiskey Zero Elk. Hey,
It's called Ham Alert. Ham
Okay.
Alert.
We got the zeros coming in. Divided by
yes.
what?
M0 MSN's a good one.
Yeah. What is your interest in DMR? 0.
Yeah. That's good.
What comes before 1? How often do you want a QSO from Mike?
What does Space Cornwall wish they never counted down to?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good. Yes.
Yeah.
How much power will you get out of the end of RG58 if you put a pin through it?
No, if you put a kilowatt through.
If you would put a kilowatt for 100 meters, how many watts do you get at the other end?
At 200 dB loss.
Just
0.
enough power will burn it into resonance then.
Oh, we haven't done that yet. I'm going to get Mike this summer on a free day. We're going to have some fun, make 2 or 3 videos,
You
and one of
gotta
them is
do
going to be
that.
burning a dipole to resonance with enough power. If the answer is radials, what might this crazy question be? The answer is radials.
What are those
And-
things that people always walk through when I set up an antenna?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't there a type of rubber tyre for a motor vehicle called a radial? Or is everything everything
Crossplays and
radials?
radials, yeah. You still get old
Crossplays,
ones, yeah.
I think you'll find it
The old
difficult
one.
to try to find a crossplay these days, Ian.
Don't you get them for classic cars and stuff?
Oh, I have no idea.
Don't mix them on the same axle, Mike, as the old
Oh,
public
no.
information is saying.
Yeah. Yo.
Radials.
Radials.
Aren't they the bit in the middle of the wheel? Oh, no, that's a spoke in it.
Yeah. What tyres do you fit to the aerial?
If your tri-bander beam has these, you've messed up.
Yeah. Okay. All right, here's a good one for you. If the answer is telephone wire, what might the question be? The answer is telephone wire.
I remember.
Telephone wire. Stuart, what's the? Have you ever used telephone wire for anything apart from a telephone? For fuck's
Yes.
sake?
Well, I was thinking it's Mike was talking about RJ40 something earlier. RJ11 isn't it? That's telephone wire, something like that.
Oh, that's the
Or a
connector.
plug.
Or is that the connector?
Yeah.
That's the connector. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got telephone wire. I've got my 40-meter verticals telephone wire. My top band ground plane is telephone wire for the vertical. So it's all out there somewhere. Aluminium, I think it is.
Bible's got the idea.
Is that the same as bell wires? The same thing, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is blue and yellow twisted pair. Ye olde worldy stuff.
See, I've gone modern. All mine's wireless.
I mean, that's the first time I ever saw some meme. You know, the guy showing the back of all his radios and everything. There's wires everywhere, and then the little comment was, you know, this is a wireless hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tons of wires, yeah.
Takes a lot of wires to be wireless, doesn't it?
It does,
I could
yeah.
never understand that because if you go back like 50 or 60 years, they used to be called wirelesses.
I know, it was a
Prior to
wireless,
that,
wasn't
there
it?
was wires.
It's a wireless, not a radio. Yeah, it was a wireless.
Yeah.
It's funny what it means, isn't it?
WAP, wireless application protocol.
If the answer is an Antron 99, what might the question
You
be?
should have saved one more pound up.
I got an Antron 100.
Yes.
Mine's better than yours.
Can you imagine it? Actually, I think it's an Antron 99A, isn't it?
Yeah, I got the B.
Now, if you stripped an Antron 99 apart, is it actually a kind of a centre-fed flower potty thing, I think? Isn't
It's
it
more-
bringing
no,
the
it's-
current further up the pole?
It's more of an end-fed dual coily thing at the bottom. I forgot what it's called now, but yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure that's how it's described in the technical spec.
exactly what it was. Yeah. A dual coily thing that can
Says the
handle
man,
up
says
to
the man with the
100
tape
watts.
measure.
So this
technical
guy keeps one on
consultant.
his truck and he uses it for POTA. It's a 69 with a flake. So, Mike, you might not know that in the UK, the little ice cream man,
Yeah.
right, when his truck turns
circle.
up, and the kid goes out and says they can either have a cone with ice cream in the top, or they can have a 99, and they put a Cadbury's flake, a little bit of chocolate,
Cadbury's.
basically. It's called a 99.
Cadbury's
chocolate.
flake.
It's a stick of
Cadbury's
chocolate.
flake. Yes.
It's
Why,
our,
why don't you
wanna
just
know.
call it a stick of chocolate?
Because it
Cadbury's
flakes off. It's the most inefficient way to eat chocolate because you bite into it and half of it ends up on the floor.
Yeah,
see.
it is actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, you get to, and then you get
Um,
to lick it up off the floor, so you win
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah, that's
It's-
it. So this is a Cadbury's flake. It looks like this.
Oh, I
it
see.
used to be a very sexy advert in the 70s.
Only the
lady was
crumbliest,
painting-
flakiest
Yeah.
chocolate.
She was
Oh yes,
painting
well,
and
that was a
and it
very
rained,
nice,
and
very
she held the
attractive
picture the other
advert.
way. She's probably dead now.
You guys are weird.
And
Yeah.
an ideal bar to eat when you're driving, incidentally.
It
Somebody
definitely
asked me a
melts
serious
onto your
question
car
here.
seat, doesn't it?
Oh
Yeah, it melts onto your trousers and then
Onto your
the
car
car
seat,
seat and
yeah.
everything, you know.
And then
But
you
then
scrape
they-
it off of your fingernail, and it looks
Then
like
they
you've been
invented
doing
the
things
twirl.
you shouldn't have done.
Yes,
Or that's just a way to mask it.
Yeah.
Twirl was Flake 2, wasn't it? The improved version.
Oh, it was a flake
So-
with a coat.
James's wife actually accidentally asked for a 69 with a flake.
But why is it called a 99?
Well, nobody knows why it's called a
she's right.
99. It's
Huh.
Oh, there she is.
that's
yeah.
her.
Oh,
That's
that's her.
her.
Yeah.
Only the crumbiest, flakiest
It's
chocolate.
chocolate. There you go. Flake.
Here we go, boys and girls.
It gets a bit
Oh,
pornographic after that. I have to put off. Sorry.
Took it away just before we saw the good part.
I know. It was so cool because the 99 ice cream history.
what a tease, yeah.
It was so cool because the King of Italy had an elite bodyguard consisting of 99 men, so anything elite was called 99 by the Italians. Do you know what? I don't buy that, do you?
Nah.
If you ever come up to the northeast, Redcar, Scarborough still, I think, lemon tops, ice cream with a lemon sorbet top, absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, right, okay.
You had me at lemon, so
You got lemon tops.
see you there.
There's lots of
Lemons.
lucky likeys, but not the real thing.
That's it. Now, has anybody ever played Grandma's Knickers?
What?
Oh, here we go.
Sounds gross.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
bloody funny. I mean, the kids used to
Oh,
like
God.
it. So you had to force them to smile, right? And they had to answer Grandma's
Oh,
Knickers.
my God.
They just
here we
have
go.
to answer Grandma's Knickers. So you could say, you could ask
Grandma's
them a question
Knickers!
like, you could ask them a question like, if you can't find the colander for the spaghetti, what might be a good alternative?
Oh God.
Grandma's
And you have
Snickers!
to say Grandma's
Now,
Knickers.
can
right?
I just say, Mike, this sounds weird to me as well, not just to all American viewers.
It's,
as well.
go on the internet,
hell?
man. Kids,
Grandma-
mums and dads and kids playing it all the time, I tell you.
What's the
Never heard
first
of it.
thing you kiss in the morning?
So, with that in mind, just hold
Wow.
fire. Hold fire. Internal. Rowley's got internal temperatures gone right up because
He's thinking about his grandma knickers.
Knickers. So we will come back to Grandma's Knickers at the end of this, okay? What I want you to do is give me a reasonable answer.
What's the best taste in the world?
Right, we'll come on to these in a minute. Right, so I'll highlight Grandma's. We'll do that in a bit, okay? But first of all, I want you to come up with a reasonable question with the answer being a VFO.
It's
Okay.
wrong. It's wrong.
Wait, what? Nobody can hear you.
Wrong.
I'm not having a
Okay,
cup of tea in your
we'll
house,
do
Mike.
we will do Grandma's Knickers in a minute, Mike. Don't worry, I know you're very.
Oh, it's
This
wrong.
guy wants to know what you've been smoking.
Grandma's Snickers.
Navy strength.
Ladies, would like to apologise for the downhill trajectory of this stream.
It's like
Do you
a
wanna put that
fart.
warning up
It's
again?
wrong on every level.
Put the warning back up.
Oh, dear.
What's the next best thing to a UFO?
The
A VFO. Very good.
Very
Oh,
good.
quick, where's my branding button?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, all right, we can stop that now. Okay. VFO. Anything else for VFO? What's the best way? Something about grandma again. My grandma is watching this. Well, get her to show us her knickers.
Oh, stop.
No.
VFO.
That's a VFO, isn't it?
VFO.
Lord and
Very
plate.
funky octogenarians knickers.
Oh,
Right,
dear.
okay, VFO, lovely. The answer is none. The answer is none.
How many IQ points have I got?
I can mix two topics here.
Andy, good one for VFO.
What does a penguin look like?
None. Stuart, are you like a bit worried that you've come on board now?
My
Very
brain's
worried.
not quick enough, or I'm just not brave enough to say what's coming into my
You
mouth.
just got to let it go, man. You got to let it go. I mean, if
And
it
there's
gets
the
too bad-
definition of none.
My grandfather was a nun because when he was up in court, the judge would say occupation, he'd say none.
Just don't
Gets
get in the
worse.
habit.
It just gets worse. Oh, don't start.
None. What is the female? What? Hey, hang on. Oh, wrong one. Where's the female one? There it is. What is a female ham radio operator in a convent? Oh, she's a nun, of course. Oh, blimey. Very good.
How do I remember how I have my tea?
What?
What?
Do what?
I have my tea with no sugar, so none.
With Grandma's Snickers.
No.
Okay, here's another one then. Here's another one. If the
That's a Julie
answer-
Andrews.
Yeah,
Julie
yeah, exactly.
Andrews.
Yeah, you're right.
A Julie Andrews is a
The white
cup of
nun,
tea
yeah.
with no sugar.
Yeah. Although, unless it's a Whoopi Goldberg.
Well, Whoopi Goldberg's a black coffee, isn't it?
Well,
Wow.
And then you get
I
a
have no
Julie
idea what's going
Andrews, a Julie Andrews, which is a white, no sugar, a nun.
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Cockney speak here?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've got Mary Poppins.
Poppings?
Yeah, Mary Poppins.
Poppins,
Ins,
not
ins.
poppings.
No, Mary Poppins. That's a spoonful
What?
of sugar.
Oh,
Mike, Mike, you know that antenna you sent it, you could put coax and you got legs coming off it like that? It's an inverted V, what's the word?
I don't know.
Don't tempt him.
Say it, Mike, dipole, dire.
Don't say it, Mike.
Dire pole.
Direpole.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's dire.
It's dire. Ham radio is a bad habit, says Das. Okay, the answer is both. What is the question if the answer is both? And Mike,
Both.
What?
don't think about it. The answer is both.
Which radio should I buy?
Both.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Both. I just thought you would immediately latch on to something to do with holes.
I'm not going there.
No.
Good. That's fine then. Both.
What has 2 holes? Grandma
six-pack.
Snickers.
Grandma Snickers.
Actually, it's 3.
Yeah.
Both. Left or right?
6-pack.
Both. Which way do you dress? Oh, is that a British expression?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, fine. Which pole is more important? Did you pass your license exam? Both. No, it didn't work for me.
Well, we have 3
No.
here.
Okay.
We have 3 here.
Vertical or horizontal? Very good. Peter?
What about circular?
Circular, yes, there's that as well. Okay, last one on the crazy round before we do Grandma Snickers again is if the answer is bottom.
Oh, the
What
bloke
is
out
the
of
question?
the bloke out of thingy, the Blackadder.
Yeah. Baldrick.
Baldrick. He wasn't
Bottoms.
bottom.
Bottom's in Shakespeare's play, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, you're
Shakespeare.
right. I'm mixing. Yes, that's right.
You're mixing
up
Blackadder and Shakespeare. Well, that's an easy one, isn't it?
Where did this live stream go?
I'm not sure.
We lost it at
to
Grandma's
the
Knickers.
bottom.
Bottom.
I'm not sure at all.
Yeah, YouTube ratings. Bottom.
What am I sat on?
Bottom. Mother or daughter. Oh my goodness, what the
Aid
hell's going on
Edmondson.
here?
That's what
I'm
happens
not
when you're on the
sure.
bottom.
Yeah.
Isn't it Adrian Edmondson?
Aid Edmondson, yeah. Bottom, yeah. That's the
Oh,
one.
what's the
something?
second most
no.
important part of this one? Hang on.
That is a
You're going
true
quick for
statement
me.
right there.
What's the first?
Bottom.
They're more
Okay.
slightly
Okay.
below eye level.
There's
There's 2 of them.
Nostrils.
Yep.
I had a girlfriend once that had some really wonderful knuckles. I'll tell you.
Okay, the job now is to make Mike laugh. So what
Which
I want
one?
you to do, folks, Mike, the middle Mike, it's the one at the Mike, the one at the bottom. All right,
So
Mike at
I
the
don't get to
bottom.
laugh.
No,
you're not allowed.
You can as well. You can as well. But so we're going to make love, and we're going to play. We are going to play Grandma Snickers now. Okay.
Yes.
And Mike M0MSN has to say Grandma Snickers, and you guys are going to ask the question. What happened to this live stream? It went like a bad
Don't ask
down
me
the hill.
first, because I don't
At the bottom.
understand.
I got to go put more coals on the Barbie. I'll be right back.
Yeah, fine. If Who doesn't understand?
You laughed at that.
After that, if this suppository is what behind my ear, where's my pen? All right. If nobody's playing Grandma Snickers, we can shut down the stream. Goodbye. That's a joke. We will stop.
Has he gone? Has he gone?
He'll be back. What? Oh, can we? Let's.
Can we zoom round his house?
Let's see.
Full
If we
screen, tell
had a pan, zoom, tilt camera, we could start looking at what's on the desk.
Make him full screen. We can have a proper look.
We could all
How do I
hide.
do- how do
That's
I
a
do
great
that?
idea.
That looks like a
Do-
5
do-
and a quarter.
Do I
inch
remove
floppy
everybody?
grid.
How do I highlight?
Can you just,
Mike,
can you
hang
just,
on a minute,
can
hang
you
on a
just
minute.
double click on his screen? or
Solo
something?
layout.
There we go.
Yes, you can.
Right, he's got one of those cheap laptops.
Is that a squashed
So what's
mouse
he
on the
got here?
carpet?
The 7300 at the back.
What's the thing on the
Me-
left? Whoa.
Oh, it's
wrong
gone.
one. Oh, sorry about this. Sorry. Solo layout. There we are.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the hat say? What does the hat say? Oh, he's back.
Oh,
He's
back.
back.
Quiet.
Shh, he's back.
Quiet.
Oh, he's
Oh,
There's
What?
a banana on the floor.
Yeah. What's the fucking banana on the floor?
You're muted.
you got no sound, Mike.
Oh, that's
muted
the
yourself.
cat's thing there.
There's a
Cat's
cat
thing.
thing.
I got
okay.
wireless
Cat.
in-ears, boys. I heard everything you say.
You've cut the cat's thing off.
Yeah,
That was
there's
actually
a
quite funny. So
7300 back there.
Is that one of those cheap Maestro laptops on the table as well?
I mean, it depends on how you define cheap.
Presumably it's a Mac.
Monetarily, it's inexpensive.
No,
But
it's
yes.
But somewhere to put your stickers.
Yeah. We got hammers. We got
doubled the value.
ham harder.
Yeah.
Got parks on the air.
Charge it up
Triple
and
the
double the
value.
value.
Mike, have you invented any slogans for
Oh,
your?
look.
Hey, look at that.
See those over there? Those are the big geek battery boxes.
Is that a green screen?
Yep. There's a green screen right there. Yep. 3D printer.
How
We
are
got
you
a
tilting
we got a
your
Messi
camera?
and Poloni. Because I got a camera that's got a freaking
Tilty thing.
see this
I've got a
remote
hand.
right here?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, we got all kinds of stuff here.
So
We got-
what is the
we got
camera you're using?
We got the Geocron.
Geocron. Is that in HD or 4K? Your Geocron.
This is the 4K.
Yeah.
I mean, is there any other way to Geocron?
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to see
big or
that
go
you've
home.
got floor drobes as well as we have, so that's good.
Have a what?
A floor drobe.
I'm not sure what that is.
Well, it's the same as a wardrobe, only you just throw it on the floor.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been making my battery boxes, so that's where I throw all the rubbish, and then 7300 just sits on the floor because that's kind of portable radio now. Because I got the 7610 here.
Is floor drobes when
In fact, I can
grandma's
show
knickers
you.
around her ankles?
There's
Something
the,
like that.
There's the
yeah.
7610 now we can see. You tune around on 10 meters here. So, yeah. See that?
Okay,
My
yeah,
live
you-
streams on 10 meters, you know?
Yeah. Are you coming through on virtual cam with OBS?
Yes.
Very good.
Right,
Very
I want to
very much.
say jolly good show.
Oh,
Pip,
hang on a
pip.
minute. I don't want that. That's the way we know it. No and love it. I think actually we should just have a look at
Grandma Snickers.
Rowley's wall. Is that to your right, Rowley? Is that your sun cream? Yeah, that
one.
way.
No,
The other way.
The other
way.
way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. That looks like sun cream to me.
We're
No,
not
it's
back in
nail
piles,
polish.
are we? Ooh, crap.
Nail polish remover.
Neopole polish.
Oh,
Neopole polish.
Who?
Yeah, it's
what
not
is
the Farpo polish, it's a Nearpo polish.
oh, I see. Yeah, Neopole, all-purpose cream polish.
Went for
Not
Is that for
polishing
your
your knob.
radios?
Do they sponsor this channel?
That's what he said. That's
Do
brilliant.
you leave it in shot and you get royalties?
And then there's an aerosol just under it. Looks like WD-40. What's that?
There.
Butane gas.
Fan spray.
It's funny. Funny you should say that, actually, Callum, because I went into my what you call a chemist in America. I don't know, but
Pharmacist.
We call it
into the
chemistry.
pharmacist. Into the pharmacist, yeah, because I wanted some deodorant, and the lady behind the counter said, "Would I like aerosol or ball?" And I said I wanted it for all of my body.
Very good. I think we should just have a look at the books behind Ian now.
Crikey.
Ian, if
Not
you don't mind me
mine.
saying, your room looks really tidy. Is this normal for you?
Yes. And that's they're all Angela's kukri books.
Oh, kookery. I love the way he
Kookery.
said kookery.
Not
That's very
kookery.
northern.
And stuff. There's loads downstairs as well. In fact, nothing on there is mine.
Apart from
okay.
the call sign.
Apart
Well,
from
yes,
the call
apart from-
sign. That's right. Oh, very good. Okay. It just looks so neat and tidy. Very
You
good.
haven't seen what's behind the camera. That's the thing.
That's it. Now, there's not much we can see in Stuart's world because his camera's a bit high.
There's some ham radio junk.
Oh, look at this.
There's an 891.
This- oh, I'm
There
proud.
it is.
This
There's
is
more.
fantastic. Oh, look at this.
They're valves. Oh no.
There's another radio over
The
there.
trophy. What's the trophy for, Stu?
Oh, it's a
It's a participation trophy.
is an FT.
I sent him it.
It's an FT8 one, but it's not
Oh.
actually mine.
Doesn't count then.
It was for a member of
cheated.
the radio club that I'm in, and I
okay.
I put the wrong
Put the wrong
I
call
put the
sign.
wrong information on it, so I had to order a new one and kept that one for myself. So everyone thinks it's mine.
Very good. And then you've got a picture on the wall. I can see a VW like camper thing.
But yeah.
What's that then? That's nice. Is that? Did you buy that picture? Like, because it just
Yeah,
looks nice.
B&Q.
Is that right? Fantastic. And then
That's
what's normally on the
Walmart
big
for Mike.
telly?
Grandma's
Is that-
knickers.
is that your
You, Callum,
geochrome?
to be fair, you live streaming.
Is that right?
Yeah,
That's why it's behind him, so he doesn't have to look at it.
In fact,
It's not plugged in.
that just needs a little round of applause. Really. That's fantastic. Okay, we haven't looked at Mike yet, but I can see there's a couple of QSL cards that Jonathan's got behind him.
They're the only two I have.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He's
Well,
only
I must
worked
admit,
two
it's
stations.
actually
It was the same
the fact
call.
you've got two. Very good indeed. Now, Jonathan, you've got a bookshelf. You're in the loft, the attic here, aren't you?
Yes.
Now, do you have stairs to come up here, or is it like a
lift.
step ladder?
No, it's a drop down ladder.
Oh, nice. And what about
You got an
those
aerial
books?
on the top of it.
What, on the top of the ladder?
Oh, sorry.
The ladder is the aerial.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, could you make the ladder into an antenna?
No, because the ladder's wood.
That wouldn't work.
Hey.
On
it
your
would not.
definition for the ladder line.
Now you've got. Can we see anything? It looks like a printer on your. Is that your right hand side there? And some books
That's
on a
C-
shelf.
That's a CD player.
We don't talk
CD
about what's
player.
on the shelf.
Because so this right. This
Yeah,
is
that's what we wanna know.
This is set up for radio.
Okay.
Nice.
Look at that.
So this is my lovely radio desk.
So it is for your broadcasting.
Yeah, not that I've done any in like ages.
The pirate radio station.
Online.
Hospital radio.
Formerly.
Notice the nice Apple keyboard.
Yeah, it's a nice Apple keyboard attached to a really
an old
old
one.
Mac.
It's an old
Okay. All right, well, it's all right. That's fine. I'm not. I don't know. I think we should ask the viewers if we should ask you to paint the sloping ceiling behind you. I'm not quite sure it's white. It should be like an off grey or something. I don't know. That's fine.
Is gray still the popular color though in interior
Oh, it's the
design?
new black, mate.
I mean, gray's
gray,
been
yeah.
popular for a while now. It's got to be going out by now.
Yeah, I'm all grey in here. Apart from that
I'm
red
not in
wall.
the I'm not in the design industry anymore, so I'm out of the loop.
It's fine. I've got
I'll stick to
just
Magnolia.
Yeah.
Just quickly go back to Stuart in a minute. Is that a green light behind you facing the wall to give you a really cool
Yeah, can you
That's
see?
not, is that white or?
No, it is green. I've got a green one and a red one to my left.
Uh-huh.
LifeX, if you've ever heard of it.
No. Okay.
It does give
We
you-
haven't
it does give
done.
the effect of a green and red light.
No, they
It
do. It does
looks
only
very
colour.
pleasant. It looks like you're maybe from an alien spaceship.
I just landed.
It works.
Yeah. So there's Mike's
T-Fal.
kitchen.
What's the
over
T-Fal
there.
catalog for?
Is there a way to get rid of Mike's face while we're looking at this?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. There we go.
We just remove him from the stream.
Can we just key him out, or
I'll just go the other way.
Four candles, Mike. Four
so?
candles.
Is that your water bowl on the ground? I see there.
I have a cat.
A
Sorry,
rat.
I have a cat. Not dissimilar to your cat, actually,
Yeah.
Mike.
Is he evil?
It's got 4 legs and a tail and whiskers.
And a banana.
I got Satan another banana too. He's got 2. He's got one in here and he's got one out in the living room.
Sorry,
Oh,
you call your cat Satan?
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
okay. It's just a name.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I spotted that as well, James.
Yeah, smoking.
Is that
If the
comfy
jacket's
chair
smoking, you should
behind?
probably get it out of the house.
Who sits in the comfy chair,
The
You
cat.
put the blank.
Mike?
You put the
Is
blanket
that
over
right?
your
Is it
knee.
really?
That's the cat's chair, yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately. We've had to buy the cat a chair because, well, it wanted a chair. So it went, I want that chair. So we bought it a chair
Well, that's fine then.
What were you going around IKEA with your cat?
on a lead.
On a
Right.
lead.
Yeah.
What, a leash
Yeah, why not?
for a cat
Yeah.
in IKEA?
Yeah.
Rare.
Cat
I'm
wants
not quite
his chair.
sure
He's
whether
gonna let
to
you know he
believe
wants
you
his
or
chair.
not.
Cat, you don't own the cat. The cat owns you.
It was perfect.
Okay, so
Perfect.
let me ask you a question, Mike.
Yes, dear.
When you make your videos,
Yes.
are they a lot of your working environment is in a nice area? And is that the kitchen over to your right behind you then?
Yeah, basically this is a little extension-y bit, which is used to be a bay window on the dining room stroke kitchen bit. And it wasn't quite big enough for the computer, so I just pushed it over a little bit to put the computer in. And over that side there is indeed the kitchen.
Okay.
And it's about 20 metres away over there.
Yeah, okay. 20 metres?
No, I'm joking.
Okay, I was going to say.
20
Special
feet.
lens.
I don't know what it was.
Now, your kitchen worktops, Mike.
20
we
paces.
haven't- 20 paces, you'll do.
That's it.
I've got some special varnishy stuff for your oak worktop.
Oh,
You remember you were going to sand it down and do that?
yes, I'll have to do a
Because
video.
you keep making videos on your kitchen worktop and ruining the kitchen worktop.
Yes. Well, my wife says that I have to ruin it completely before I rub it down and use your very nice sand seal
Okay.
sort of
All right.
varnishy stuff. And then
Varnishy
I'm
stuff.
never allowed to make another video again.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's not
Have
good
you
then.
thought about a piece of plywood?
Oh, yeah.
Or
Or,
a-
one of
or a
those
garage.
huge cutting boards, self-healing
Yeah, the green
cutting
things.
strip thing.
I'll
Yeah.
just go outside, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all valid ideas. Thank you.
Rowley, if you ever do any building or anything, have you got a little worky shoppy thing these days, or?
Yeah, I've got a workbench and workshop set up in the garage. So
I've got mine in the kitchen.
yeah, I know.
Just
I
one
tried
end of
that-
it.
I tried that trick and it didn't go down too well, Mike. So back to the garage for me.
Yeah, indeed.
I think I'm going to put a challenge out. Actually, is that I want 20-second video from everybody showing me the place where they actually do their soldering and hacksawing and cutting and things.
crikey.
And then I could make a little collage video of oh look, the camera bloody moves, and it's not even got a remote.
Yeah, it's like one of those posh American ones.
It's amazing how Mike moves with it.
Do that with both hands in
He's in
shot.
slow motion. He's in space.
It's so trippy.
Very trippy, yeah. Okay, very good. Well, I've had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you have as well. I thought it might be
What, no grandfather's
more
knickers?
hilarious, huh?
Yeah.
More hilarious, huh? I was going to play this a couple of times and get rid of Mike from the stream. But I didn't, so I'll put him back in. Oh, bollocks, everybody's moved around one. How do I do this?
What you get for screwing around?
I have to move everybody around. I think it was roughly like that. Okay. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a jolly good night. It's a good night from me.
And it's a good night from him. Or him.
And him, yes. And Mike as
Good
well.
afternoon from
In
me.
the afternoon here.
And Rowley as well.
Good afternoon.
All right, so I'm going to press a button here.
He's leaving me hanging.
Still good morning.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
Mike.
man. Yeah. And I'll pat him on the head.
Mike, come on.
You're all fucking nuts.
Got him.
I've got an end button I can press.
Blimey.
Press it, please. For God's sake, press it.
I tell you what, you got your grandmother's knickers on.
Stop looking up Rolly's pants.
That's enough. Guys, good evening. It's Sunday night here in the UK. It's coming up to 20 past 10, just gone actually. So I will say cheerio from all of us. We're all going to give you a little wave.
Grandma's knickers, everyone.
Grandma's knickers, everybody.
Knickers,
Thank you.
apparently.